Hi everyone, I'm Silwal and I just wanted to say thank you to all our wonderful listeners who've tuned in and week out to listen to our podcast. The amazing response that you guys have shown us during the last few weeks have been really amazing, and I just wanted to thank that from the bottom of my heart. Unfortunately, I'm unable to join Satya for the 21st episode because I've been sick now. I've had jaundice for some time now, and it's really been difficult for me to get out of bed to record the podcast with Satya. But Satyal and Animax have been really amazing in getting this pod out, and I hope you show all the love and support for this episode. I'll be back soon. Until then, cue the music.
Hello, listeners. You're listening to 18 Minutes with Satyal and Silwal, and we're a weekly podcast from the Himalayas. I'm sure you're wondering why you're just one familiar voice tonight. That's because Silwal is not feeling well, he's on a bed rest, and hence I'm hosting the show alone tonight. Don't close the tab just yet, because I and Silwal had a discussion, and we decided that the show must go on. Sometimes Silwal's not around, sometimes I'm not around, but whatever happens, the show will definitely go on, and every Tuesdays you can listen to us on YouTube and on SoundCloud. Alright, you're not alone because I'm with you, and I'm not alone because I have a guest with me tonight. On the 21st Tuesday, we have a special guest with us who recently won Model Hunt Nepal 2016. She is the beautiful and talented Ronali Amatya. Woohoo! Welcome to the show, Ronali.
Thank you.
How are you feeling?
Very good.
Very good. Nervous?
A bit.
A bit? Is it because my face makes you feel nervous?
No, because I have one impression about you that you're very serious.
I'm very serious. Okay, a lot of other listeners have the same impression as well. But during the course of this show, you will know that I'm not such a serious person, and I'll make a lot of fun about you. And hopefully you will do that to me too. So we'll just break that ice, alright? Alright, so putting aside this serious face of mine, I'm just like trying to smile here, although you cannot see me. The listeners cannot see me. You recently won Model Hunt Nepal 2016, and the interesting thing is, Silwal and I decided to bring you to the show because you were in India a few months back, or probably a year back, and then you suddenly came here and you suddenly won this competition out of nowhere. So tell us a bit about the backstory to it.
I was in India not for a year, not just for a year. I was in India for past 5 years.
For past 5 years.
Yeah, so I was interested in this field when from very small, seeing the pigeons and all. Bachai dekhi, I was like Miss Nepal and all, beauty pageant, my ekdam interest थियो.
Yeah.
But after SLC, I was in Bangalore. So when I came back, I never got the opportunity. Bangalore ma hunदाखेरि I was I tried going into some of this contest, but then they used to ask for Indian citizens, and I never got this platform. But when I came back and I was completely free, result पनि out भएको थिएन हैन, and this next Models Nepal ले चाहिँ यो opportunity एउटा platform भनौँ न, त्यो Model Hunt Nepal season 2. This is the second season, and they have recently they have started this very recently. So I just got into it, and I was interested. So I tried my best, and
you won, and that's amazing. And the best thing about you and your story is you said you were just here, you were free, and you always had this dream of appearing in a beauty pageant, and you tried and you won. So you just need to try, people. That's all that we want to tell you from this episode, right? Okay. You won, but few other people also tried their luck, but they did not win. Of course, just one person can win, right? But in hindsight, when you look at it, why do participants join such beauty pageants? Why did you join? And why do they join? And what do they get out of it?
I don't know about others, but talking about me, as I've mentioned, I was interested in this field from very small. So maybe others also, they'll join because they are interested into it. Some will be having dream of being an actor, actress, and some will be here just for time pass. Like there were few
They just wanted to pass time.
Yeah.
Okay. We won't say that's wrong. They were just utilizing their time to the best of their ability.
Maybe they wanted to learn something.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, talking about learning something, and I come to this question now. What goes on behind the trainings that happen? Because I'm here, we just see the finale and someone's being crowned, which was you in this case, and there's a guy winner as well. But what goes on behind the scenes? What sort of trainings do you get?
The first thing they'll teach us is how to walk.
Okay.
KTहरूलाई त mainly we have to wear 5-inch heel, which is like compulsory. They'll teach us how to walk, how to sit, how to pose, and they'll also train for personality development and communication.
Okay.
And self-grooming as well.
Self-grooming. Well, I definitely hope the girls with the 5-inch heels don't come in front of me because I'm already very short and I don't want to appear any shorter. But you talked about communication and how has that helped you? After personal life, what sort of skills can you carry on to your future?
Mean I'll consider confidence build भएको छ एकदमै.
Okay.
Like I can face people. पहिला भन्दा चाहिँ हैन.
Yeah, you're not nervous in front of the scary, serious Sagar Satyal, so that's a compliment to you. That's an evidence.
Then besides like एकदम युजफुल हुने भनेको चाहिँ पर्सनालिटी डेभलपमेन्ट र कम्युनिकेसन, सेल्फ ग्रुमिङ एज वेल. आफ्टर विनिङ द टाइटल वी हेभ टु walk being groomed and all.
Okay, so that's fantastic. You said you were free, you entered the competition, and now you won it, of course, and you had a lot of grooming and a lot of self-confidence that you can carry with you ahead, and that's fantastic. But let's talk about other participants who tried their luck, tried their hands, but did not win, unfortunately, because there could only be one winner. What happens to them after this? Because I'm always intrigued. I always ask this question. Miss Nepal ma hoस् वा अरू ब्युटी पेजेन्टमा होस्, मोडल हन्टको कुरा भइरहेछ अहिले यहाँ. So what happens to them after this competition?
मैले अब उनीहरूको मतलब जज त गर्न सक्दिनँ. देन बट इफ इट वाज मी हैन, अरू कसैले जितेर म चाहिँ हुन्छ नि लेफ्ट आउट भएको भए या नजितेको भए चाहिँ आई वुड से लाइक आई वुड टेक इट एज एन motivation or encouragement to carry on भनौँ हैन, डेभलप गर्न. अब कसैले अब नेगेटिभ वेमा पनि हेर्छ, कसैले पोजिटिभ हुन्छ नि. अब मान्छेमा डिपेन्ड गर्छ वाट देल सी हुन्छ नि, पोजिटिभ साइड हेर्ने कि नेगेटिभ. दे क्यान अलवेज से द्याट ओके this have helped me a lot in my life.
At least I tried, I learned something.
And there are few people who may also say like dadali bhayera jityo, so
that always happens.
I don't want to join anymore, I don't want to continue. It depends on person to person.
Okay, I think there's a big life lesson in it as well. You know, you try, you have faith that you'll win. Sometimes things work out and sometimes it doesn't. That's life. What happens is how you react to certain events. I think that is what makes your character. But yeah, that's fine. I mean, a lot of people, we hope they take it on positively and go on from here. How do you wish to be seen? You had family support, you told me earlier before the show, but I'm sure there are a lot of other people who did not have family support, and I'm sure there are a lot of stories of other contestants who came there forcefully.
Yeah. Lucky bhanam. There were few who came all the way from out of valley just for this pageant, and कलेज छुटाएर घरमा ढाटेर हुन्छ नि यस्तो पनि थियो. And there were few who came only for this. They were like, even if I win, I'll not get chance to continue in this field. And a few were there who would say like, even if I don't win, I'll continue in this field. There were many people like who few got the support and few did not.
So few of them got support, few of them did not. But it would be amazing if you just lied to your parents, came all the way to Kathmandu by bunking your college and you won it. What would happen then? Would you have your parents, would you call your parents to...
Obviously, like they were, one of the contestants were like that. Even, I shouldn't mention her name, but then even she won. I don't know what's the condition. She's back to her place again.
Whatever it is, people, sometimes, you don't get the support that you need immediately. Yeah. So you have to, circumvent, find your way around it. And then when you win it, of course, you tell your parents. And even if you don't win, you just go back to them, smile and say, I'm sorry, you wouldn't understand. That's why I did it. At least I won. I mean, I won a lot of self-confidence, even if I did not win the competition. And here I am, so confident in front of you, telling you that I lied. That's already my confidence oozing already, right? So that's one thing that happens. Some transferable skills that you can take from the competition. You said confidence and personality development, but any specific transferable skills? Networking could be one. Probably you met a lot of people there.
Yeah, exactly. Main reason why people join this will also be for the networks, like public relation ko
Public
lagi.
relation.
And some people want fame, name, and all, and that's what I would say. Like network bio, and I've learned how to walk as well.
Okay, we'll see that after the show. But don't wear the 5 inch heels when you're in front of you. You're already very tall, and we don't want that. So you talked about fame, and of course you won, and your articles written about you, and a lot of Facebook posts, shares. What has fame done to you?
खासै फेमस भएको जस्तो त फिल भएको छैन होइन बिकज इट्स जस्ट अ विक just a week, and there are lots and lots of friends requests, but still like
That is being famous. I don't get them. You do.
yeah, that's it.
So you're just playing it down. You're just like, early like boy, enjoy the moment, but let it get to my head.
Yeah,
that's fantastic. Kudos to you, because we're also very famous people, Silwal and I. Can you believe that? No, we're just kidding. Nobody listens to us. But yeah, you do. That's great. And that's why you're on the show. Otherwise, we wouldn't have called you. Just kidding. Yeah, that's nice, because you don't let fame get to your head. You enjoy the moment and take it on from there. That's great. So, any interesting stories that you can talk to us about? What happens in the patient? What is life out there? Kati lamo huncha yo?
Ours was for 40 days.
40 days.
Yeah.
So 40 days, what were the things that you did?
Training.
1
hour ko training hunthyo every day. Like as I've said, हिँड्न सिकाउने यो त्यो, and we also had a refreshment camp in between, and it was fun. Like interesting story भन्नु पर्दा चाहिँ खासै त्यस्तो त हुँदैन हैन कसैको बीच, even if they act like friends they won't be हैन त्यो त
backbiting
एकदमै, and rumors पनि एकदमै.
Okay, a lot of rumors. फलानाले यस्तो गर्यो, फलानाले यस्तो गर्यो. अनि okay, so I'm sure there were some rumors about you as well, because सबैजनाको हुन्थ्यो होला. How do you keep mental strength when that happens? How do you deal with that?
I won't even care about it. I'll just let that go. भन्नेले भनिरहन्छ, भन्यो, आफ्नो best दियो. Like I'll think like why I'm here, just to learn and all. So I'll just focus on myself. I'll not bother about what people say.
Okay, yeah, that's great, because I was reading this interesting post on Facebook that said कोही मान्छेले भनेको कुराले पनि तिमीलाई अफेक्ट गर्न थाल्यो भने त कोही मान्छेको बोली भने जस्तो सानो we might take it एकदमै ठुलो and say it's outlandish, एकदम ठुलो कुरा गरे, बट कोही मान्छेको दुई शब्दले तिमीलाई अफेक्ट हुन्छ भने त तिम्रो त स्ट्रेन्थ अफ क्यारेक्टर त एकदमै थोरै रहेछ, मेन्टल स्ट्रेन्थ नै रहन्छ भन्ने पनि एउटा जनाउँछ भनेर भनेको थियो. That was very interesting. So Ronali, why did you win and why did the others not win? What does it take to win a beauty pageant like this? Hard work, okay.
Hard work त्यही हो, अब just focus on yourself.
Right, focus.
Yeah, focus, then don't bother about others. Maybe family support also matters a lot.
Okay.
And
well, kudos to you and your family for supporting you. You're not someone who had to lie and get to that competition. Otherwise, the family support पनि हुँदैन थियो होला. But when you say family support, you're probably saying believers that we say in the podcast. Even if you've lied to your family, there are a few good friends that you've told and they will support you. So you need that support. You need the right attitude. Okay, fantastic. Are you still nervous? Do I still
not at all.
have a very serious face after this? Okay, fantastic. There are a few listeners who probably want to try their hands on a beauty pageant soon. What would you want to say to them? I don't, because I'm not beautiful.
The first thing I would say is convince your parents, right? You can't go and lie and pay. You have to pay a lot. You have to spend lots of money for that. I would say, like, don't think about others. Don't think about society until and unless you are not wrong. Like, you don't have to worry about others. Okay. So I would say, like, go for it. Like, if you are interested, go do your best and learn a lot.
Learn a lot, meet a lot of people, get an experience. Say, at least I participated. I was utilizing my free time. We talked about money. How much money do you have to invest? Not that I have any money and not that I'm beautiful. I'm still asking for the listeners.
Okay, I don't have the exact.
But a roundabout figure.
Like for training and all, like they'll take 15k.
15,000. Okay, 15,000. But when you look back, you've invested that in your grooming, personality development, and you come out a lot more
Yes.
confident. So yeah, beauty pageant, a topic that is widely debated. Some people like it, some say it's a waste of time, but you're vouching for it obviously because you took part and you've seen a lot of benefits. You've reaped a lot of benefits out of it. That's for you to decide, people. It's not necessarily that it's a beauty pageant, right? You can do anything that you like,
Anything,
anything
yeah.
that you're interested in. You just need to give your full commitment, focus on yourself, and not really care about what other people are saying. All right, Ronali. So that was about the beauty pageant part of it. Now let's come to the 18 minutes game that we're about to play with you. Silwal is not here obviously because we miss him a lot.
Yeah.
Do you know that there's someone called Silwal as well, right?
Yes,
It's
yes,
just
I
18
do.
minutes with Satyal and Silwal, right? You did not get to meet him, but yeah, he's also short, so you'd also not want you to wear heels. Anyways, so let's start a game. I'll ask you a few questions. Let's see what you have to answer to them.
Okay.
All right? Okay, great. The first question. This is an 18 minutes trivia. So if Silwal and I were to compete in a beauty pageant or handsome pageant, whatever you want to call it, which one of us would win Mr. Personality and why?
Mr. Personality. I would say it would be you, Satyal, Mr. Satyal, because I know you better.
Yes, and I did not, bribe her, all right? These are very honest words. Silwal is
Yes.
probably at home thinking, I bribed you. No, I did not bribe her. So I'd win it.
Yeah.
Okay, because just because you know me better, that's all. Not because I have great personality. Thank you, Ronali. Thank you so much. Next question. Best smile, Silwal or me?
I know you. I just know you.
Okay, I think Silwal would win this because you've listened to the previous episodes as well, and the way he laughs and smiles just captivates the audience. And a lot of people have already switched off the podcast tonight because Silwal is not there. So for whoever is listening right now, Silwal would win it hands down, so I'm not going to even ask. But this one I'll ask. Now this is the final question of the 18-minute trivia. Who has a sexier voice? Silwal or Satyal? Silwal or Satyal?
It's Satyal and Silwal.
Satyal and Silwal both. Very diplomatic answer. Why? Because
Because I don't know.
if there's no Satyal, there's no Silwal. The show wouldn't run.
That's what exactly.
Okay, great. That's fine. We'll take that. Satyal and Silwal together make the show. And one last question. Let's see how well you listen to our podcast. Which of the following is not an episode of 18 Minutes with Satyal and Silwal? There are three options. First option is Life in a Nepali Theatre. Second option is Fill Gaps. And the third option is Inside the Mind of a 15-year-old. Again, first option is Life in a Nepali Theatre. Second option is Fill Gaps. Third option is Inside the Mind of a 15-year-old.
No idea.
No idea.
I do listen
Just
to
guess
it.
one.
Okay, maybe that first option.
First option, Life in a Nepali Theatre. No, that's wrong. The correct answer is Fill Gaps because it was a filler year episode, not Fill Gaps. So technically that's not the correct word. But anyways, that's fine.
You tried to fool me then.
Yes, I tried to fool you, and I've
And
also
I
got the
was-
hint that
yeah.
you don't listen to our episodes. You just lied. Like everyone else who says they listen to us, but they don't. That's okay. That's the common trend, not a problem. So Ronali, thank you for being on 18 Minutes with
Thank
Satyal
you
and
so
Silwal.
much for inviting me.
And we hope you share this podcast with a lot of your friends and get them to listen to us.
Yes.
All right. Okay, listeners, thank you for tuning in to the 21st Tuesday of 18 Minutes with Satyal and Silwal. Silwal, like you already know, is not feeling well. He was down and is bedridden. So why don't you please write a comment below and just wish him get well soon, all right? He will feel a lot better and that will do world of good to him. The whole idea of today's podcast was to tell you that you just need to dream it and just take that one step towards your dream, and you never know what will happen. So just see what you can do and just try it and let the rest take care of itself. We'll be back again next Tuesday at 7:30 p.m. on YouTube and on SoundCloud. And a big thank you to our technical director, Animesh Animax Shrestha, for his wonderful technical inputs and designs. See you next Tuesday. And one last thing, it's never too late to start.